What's happening, Magnus sites? Let's get it on with this second part to how WWE should book a Seth Rollins face turn from the man at What Culture WWE that should be on Vince McMahon's writing team as primary writer, goddammit. Let's get it.
No, absolutely not. Why would I do that? I'm the King of Kings. Rrrr.
Hello there, I'm Adam from WhatCulture.com, and this is how WWE should book, where I take a current WWE angle or superstar and...
I see a t-shirt right there. He got the King of Beers.
WWE to do it better.
Steve Weiser's.
Smarter. So this time, it's how WWE should book a Seth Rollins babyface turn, part 2. Now, when last we saw Seth Rollins, he had been crippled and fired by Triple H the night after the Royal Rumble,
yes.
And this will take them all the way to WrestleMania. Again, that's probably not the match that WWE are going to book, but that's not the point of these videos. It's not what they're going to book, it's how they should book.
Yeah.
Fastlane has come and gone, and there has been no sign of Seth Rollins because he had his head almost caved in by a sledgehammer. So at the moment, Triple H has set his sights on the winner of the Royal Rumble, Roman Reigns. Okay, he's making his life miserable. Roman Reigns has come out and he's basically said, I need redemption. I admit, I hold my hands up, I wasn't ready to face Brock Lesnar last year. Okay, I hadn't earned it, I hadn't worked hard enough. I underestimated everyone, including the fans. But now, I'm going to earn that shot. You know, because Roman Reigns has been steadily rising in popularity since last year, and it's time to actually address the elephant in the room, which is that he was pushed too far, too soon, just because he's the golden child. Triple H comes out and says, I don't care who your family are, you're not winning the title on my watch. Triple H has started tormenting Roman Reigns with a gang of balaclava-wearing mercenaries. Hey, remember those mercenaries from the Sting video? Well, they didn't use those, so I'm going to use them now. Because after all, it makes sense. Triple H is an insanely wealthy man. He has a $1 dollars and might as well hire his own private army to do his dirty work. So, he gets these 6 guys in balaclavas to come out on Raw after Fastlane. And they surround Roman Reigns. And then suddenly, just as they're about to attack, we see something on the Titantron. It's backstage, and it's on a handheld camera, just like the Shield used to do. Seth Rollins takes the camera. He looks down the range and says, Hi, Triple H. How's it going? So, you took everything from me. My career, my health, my championship. Now I'm going to take everything from you, piece by peace, because that Triple H is justice. Triple H is back there and he's like, what the hell do you think you're doing? Seth Rollins says, I want a one-on-one match with you at WrestleMania.
Triple H is like, no, absolutely not. Why would I do that? I'm the King of Kings. Rrrr.
Seth Rollins says, okay, Triple H, you're probably like roiding out at me right now, but there's just one thing that you need to consider. Holds up his watch. This video was pre-recorded. Triple H says, what? It turns around, one of the men in balaclavas rips it off, it's Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins lunges for Triple H, Triple H gets out of the ring, and the men in balaclavas starts attacking him and Roman Reigns. Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns clear the ring out of all the guys wearing balaclavas, and they just stand there looking at each other.
That'll help get Roman Reigns over better.
Seth Rollins just nods to Roman Reigns, then jumps the barricade and runs out.
Because I think he's still lukewarm.
Next week, Steph warns Triple H, don't get sucked in, okay? Seth Rollins is fired, you don't need to have a match with him, just calm down. Triple H is like, I'm calm, I'm calm, I'm calm, I'm calm, really, absolutely calm. Then, later on the show, Triple H is out in the ring, then suddenly, on the Titantron, hey Triple H, me again. So yeah, Seth Rollins here, with my handheld camera, and where am I? Oh, I'm outside your house. Yes, that's right. Keep your hands over. And look, it's Triple H's house in Connecticut.
Oh, okay.
And Seth Rollins is on his front lawn with a car. So Seth Rollins takes his camera,
those pillars I thought was the White House for a second.
Gives it the thumbs up, then drives through Triple H's house. And you can see all the carnage from inside the car. He drives through the bay windows, drives through a false wall, just wrecks his mess. And Seth just turns to the camera and is like, I'm having a great time. Triple H is in the ring. He's
Going
furious.
crazy.
He's like, fine. You want me? You made this.
You want it. You got it.
WrestleMania? You got it. And guess what? It's no holds barred. Throws down the mic. Next week on Raw, Triple H and Steph aren't there. They're cleaning up their house. But Shawn Michaels is. And Shawn Michaels calls out Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins comes out through the crowd wearing, normal denim clothes or whatever. Double denim. And this is an opportunity for Shawn Michaels and Seth Rollins to be in the same ring at the same time, and there's a mini passing of the torch. Shawn Michaels looks at Seth and says, look at you, kid. You remind me of me. You're lean, you're young, you're whip smart. Don't do this. Don't throw your entire career away by making an enemy of the boss. And Seth is like, Shawn, I respect the hell out of you, but I've got to do this. So Shawn says, okay, but I just want you to know, I like Triple H more than I like you. Shawn Michaels goes for sweet chin music.
Right.
Seth Rollins dodges it, kicks Shawn Michaels in the gut, and then hits him with a pedigree, then looks down the hard camera, being like, now what? Then he leaves. It's the final week before WrestleMania, and it's a contract signing between Seth Rollins and Triple H. Triple H is not there, because obviously he would murder Seth Rollins. Instead, it's Steph, and she is not happy.
No.
So Seth Rollins comes out, he signs the contract. Steph says, my husband signed it at home, here we are. But there are stipulations to be added. Seth demands, if I win the match, I am reinstated and I have immunity from being fired. Steph says, that's fine. But if you lose, you're not just fired from WWE, there is a no-compete clause in your contract which will last forever. You will never be able to wrestle for another promotion ever again. None of our competitors, not in Japan, not in America, you will retire from professional wrestling. And Seth says, fine. Signs it, and then Seth smiles. She says, you destroyed my house. You didn't think it was going to be this easy, did you? And then out come all the men in balaclavas. They swarm the ring, beat Seth Rollins down, they beat the ever-loving fudge out of him, and then carry him to the
It's more like caramel
backstage.
right there.
They take him to a car. They load him inside the car, out of nowhere, smash. And then guess who's driving the truck? It's Triple H. From
It's like the
wreckage,
NWO
pulls
angle they did
Seth
as Rock.
Rollins, who is basically unconscious at this point. Pulls him up, opens the car door, puts Seth Rollins' head, closes the car door on his head, and then smashes it with a sledgehammer. And then says, see you at WrestleMania. So WrestleMania
See,
rolls
in the
around.
funeral
and Seth
home,
comes
just
out
somebody
looking
do some
an
shit like
absolute
that.
Dog's bollocks. He's got brand new ring attire. He is properly babyface by this point. The crowd love him. He's in a bad
The
way.
Rock
He's got
should have been
concussion,
dead when
but
the
he's going to
NWO
fight
hit him with that
as
truck.
best he can. Out comes Triple H, and then Triple H is doing his whole, gothic rock opera thing. He's riding a huge skull to the ring. He cuts a bear in half with a sword. He kicks a mountain in the dick because he's Triple H. And then the match starts in earnest. Protege versus mentor, babyface versus heel. Two men take each other to the limit. They're fighting with weapons. They're fighting with kendo sticks. They're fighting with all sorts of chairs, tables. They're putting each other through hell. And Seth Rollins is finally let off the leash when it comes to the high-flying stuff. He can finally just do acrobatics, the stuff that really pops the crowd, the stuff he's had to sort of keep on the back burner while he's been a heel. And they are loving it. Out come all the guys in balaclavas, and Seth Rollins does this huge kind of ladder plancher onto them, wiping them all out. Unfortunately, when he gets back in the ring, low blow from Triple H, and Triple H hits him with the sledgehammer. Then he picks him up, pops him in the pedigree, slam. 1, 2, Seth Rollins kicks out. Triple H can't believe it. He gets all the balaclava going, get up, get back in the ring, finish him off. Out comes Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose. They clear out the balaclava guys. They don't touch Triple H. They're not getting involved in the match.
Right.
They're just evening the odds. They get rid of all the balaclava guys, run them off. They look up at Seth Rollins and say, finish him. Seth Rollins hits Triple H with a pedigree, but then doesn't want to beat him that way. He climbs up to the top rope and hits a Phoenix Splash. 1, 2, 3. Seth Rollins is back. He's back as a babyface. He's beaten Triple H. And he's finally proven himself. Now notice the Shield hasn't reformed.
Right.
They're not quite at that stage yet,
Right.
if that should ever actually happen. They just helped him even the odds because of all their history they've got together. And that is how WWE should book a Seth Rollins babyface turn. WWE, do it better. Do you think they can? If not, tell me
I
about
like
it.
how you say that at the
Like,
end,
share, and
WWE.
subscribe, and you
Do
can
it
follow me on
better.
Twitter here. As
Because
usual, send
you
me
are
your
challenging
requests for
them
what I should book next.
to
I'm
write the story better than you.
And I'll see you soon.
I like that. And the more popular you get, as I can see, you're almost at 300,000. The more popular you're probably on their radar already. And I know they listen to a lot of our channels. I know they do. You can tell. You can just fucking tell. I'm telling you, man, you probably gonna have a job with them sooner or later. That's gonna be like, all right, hire the son of a bitch. But if he doesn't bring up our ratings, what culture WWE? You're fired. So anyway, that was pretty good, man. I like that. It was good. Yeah, and that would funny. What I liked about what you did is what you did got Roman Reigns over even more. I like the way you did that because Roman's lukewarm to me right now. Yeah, so good storyline, man. Post your comments down below. Let me know what y'all think. If you enjoyed my reaction, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. If you did not, go to hell. 1 million subscribers. Woo!